beneath the still, murky waters of Europe's ancient bogs lies a chilling mystery. Perfectly preserved human bodies, frozen in time, hold secrets that have baffled scientists and historians for centuries. These are the bog bodies, silent witnesses to a violent and mysterious past. Who were they? What was their purpose in life and in death? And why did so many meet their end in such a gruesome way? Imagine walking through a quiet peat bog, the soft ground beneath your feet hiding secrets from over 2,000 years ago. These seemingly lifeless wetlands have swallowed not only time but also the lives of those who lived during the Iron Age. Now picture stumbling upon something horrifying. Human remains so well preserved, it feels as though the person might wake up at any moment. Their faces frozen, their last moments etched into their bodies. But these aren't ordinary remains. They tell stories of violence, broken bones, slit throats, crushed skulls, and in some cases, deliberate mutilations. What happened to these people? Were they victims of ritual sacrifice chosen by their communities for reasons we may never fully understand? Were they executed for crimes in public displays of justice? Or could there be an even darker explanation hiding in the waters? The discovery of bog bodies spans centuries. Across Europe, from Denmark to Ireland to the Netherlands, these bodies have been unearthed, each one offering a haunting glimpse into a long-lost world. Unlike traditional skeletons, these bodies are remarkably intact. Their skin, hair, and even internal organs have been preserved by the unique chemistry of the bogs. The acidic water, low oxygen levels, and cool temperatures slow decomposition to a near halt, turning the remains into time capsules. Take Tollund Man, discovered in Denmark in 1950. His body was so well preserved that the local police were called in, believing they had a modern murder victim on their hands. But forensic analysis soon revealed that this man had died more than 2,000 years ago. He looks peaceful, as if he's just sleeping, his lips still curled into a faint expression. Yet around his neck is a noose made of leather, a chilling reminder of the violence that ended his life. Was he hanged as a criminal? Or was this part of a sacred ritual, a sacrifice to appease the gods? Then there's Old Man, discovered in Denmark in 1952. His throat was slashed so deeply it nearly severed his head. His twisted body tells the story of a gruesome death, but why? Some believe he was a victim of punishment, his crime lost to history. Others suggest he may have willingly offered himself as a sacrifice, believing his death would bring prosperity to his people. Old Croghan Man, found in Ireland, presents an even more complex mystery. His body shows signs of torture, stab wounds, deep cuts, and deliberate mutilations. His nipples were cut off, a chilling detail that may hold cultural significance. In Iron Age society, cutting off the nipples symbolized stripping a ruler of his status. Could he have been a dethroned leader violently cast aside? Many of these bodies show signs of multiple injuries, suggesting that their deaths were not quick or merciful. This has led researchers to speculate that these were no ordinary sacrifices. Perhaps they were chosen as scapegoats, meant to bear the sins or misfortunes of their community. Bogs were seen as liminal spaces, neither land nor water, neither here nor there. In the spiritual beliefs of the time, they were considered sacred, a gateway between the world of the living and the gods. Placing bodies in the bog may have been a way to ensure they reached the divine. Modern science has added fascinating new layers to this mystery. Analyzing the stomach contents of bog bodies reveals their final meals, often simple but symbolic. Tollund Man, for example, ate a porridge made of barley, flaxseed, and wild grasses. Was this a sacred meal for sacrifice or an intentional act of humiliation? Even their clothing, or lack thereof, offers clues. Many bodies were found naked, their garments either removed or placed beside them. Was this part of a ritual or a way to erase their identity? The more we learn, the more questions arise. Were these killings acts of devotion, retribution, or something else entirely? Were the people buried in the bogs chosen for their role in society, their perceived flaws, or perhaps their status? The bog bodies are more than just remnants of the past. They are time capsules of human history, culture, and belief. Each body holds a story, but not all their secrets have been revealed. Who were they? Why did they die such violent deaths? And why were they laid to rest in the watery embrace of the bog? Maybe we'll never know for certain. But one thing is clear: these ancient silent witnesses will continue to intrigue and haunt us, their mysteries buried just beneath the surface.